This question is a specific task, so make sure you're paying attention to it, right? Which choice best describes the function of the underlying question in the text as a whole? So we have to make sure we're not just summarizing what we're reading. It's specifically about that one underlined part. How lifelike are they? I don't know yet, but let's see. Many computer animators prioritize this question, so it's a priority, as they strive to create ever more realistic environments and lighting, so they want realism. Generally, while characters in computer animated films appear highly exaggerated, environments and lighting are carefully engineered to mimic reality. So some sort of contrast, but some animators, such as Pixar's Sanjay Patel, are focused on a different question. Rather than asking first whether the environments and lighting they're creating are convincingly lifelike, Patel and others are asking whether these elements reflect their film's unique story. So there's some sort of tension between realism and being exaggerated. I don't know. I don't care. As soon as we got halfway through, I was like, okay, we've probably moved on from what that underlying portion was really setting up for us. So let's see what the answer choices say. We can always reread if we miss something important. Choice A. It reflects a primary goal that many computer animators have for certain components of the animations they produce. Now, there's two things in that choice that bother me. Primary goal. Many computer animators. There's a lot of traps on the SAT that have to do with quantity words. Primary is a very powerful word. Many is a very powerful word. But notice if we go back, it says it is many animators. And if they prioritize it, then it might be a primary goal. So I'm not going to automatically pick this. It still makes me nervous, but these words that would normally make me cross it out do have evidence. And this is why strong words are not necessarily always bad. You can't just automatically cross things out. You have to look and go back, and those are things to test. And sometimes the choice passes the test. So let's look at B. It represents a concern of computer animators who are more interested in creating unique backgrounds and lighting effects than realistic ones. Well, concern is definitely negative. I don't get the sense that this is negative. It's saying what they prioritize. Then there's a little bit of a kind of debate about what they should prioritize. I don't know. I don't like concern. More interested in creating unique backgrounds. That's not what they say. They're saying they strive to make them realistic. So this seems like the opposite of even what they're saying. So this choice just seems wrong to me. C, it conveys the uncertainty among many computer animators about how to create realistic animations using current technology. Well, they're not uncertain about that. They're good at what they do. The point is they could do either thing. They could make realistic ones or they could make exaggerated ones, and it's just which do they choose. So again, this kind of has that negativity that I don't see in the passage itself. But I understand why this is a trap, right? You see a question mark and they want you to think, oh, if you're asking a question, you're not certain of something. So this is definitely a trap, basically luring you in, but they're not uncertain. That's like a rhetorical question, okay? D, it illustrates a reaction that audiences know typically has the appearance of characters created by computer animators. Problem here is the main character. The main character of this entire passage is the animators. This is about audiences. That has nothing to do with anything. So yeah, A is going to be the answer. Like I said, there are things that bother me about it that would make me a little skeptical, but the passage supports those strong words, and so that's okay. There aren't really any words on the SAT that you can automatically cross out an answer choice with, but there are certain words that you should kind of train your brain to notice, and both the words primary and many are words that I have over many years of experience trained my brain to instantly notice when I see them in answer choices. They are not a good sign. But here's an example of an exception where the passage does prove those words correct. So strategy still works.